Hello guys, OneInSolidarity here, and today we're going to be playing some free-for-all on Scrapyard. And I'm going to be using the SitRep Pro perk. I want to show you how good this is, because it's my new favourite perk, and by the way, I get owned right at the start, because I use this thing, I use the screen at the start, because you often get a flash of where someone spawns, like you do on Domination, then you'll see a guy pop out from behind the van, and creamy, yep. But SitRep, normal SitRep, you can see claymores, tactical insurgents through walls. This is extremely helpful for free-for-all. It not only shows campers but also boosters as well, and saves you a lot of deaths and stuff. But search and destroy, exactly the same thing. The pro version, you can probably hear an example of this while I'm doing stuff walking around. There's one when I'm on a 4 kill streak in about 2 minutes time. I'm like in a corner waiting for my 5th kill to get me pred. And by the way, I'm not on nuke today because I'm 100 kills from Predator 4, the gold title. There's 1,000 kills with the Predator missile and Carpet Mod 4. And here you'll be able to hear, I can hear people walking all the way from the containers, which you usually can't hear. The enemy's footsteps are 7 times louder, which is the effectiveness in free-for-all search and destroys games, where you're sometimes fighting for yourself, last alive and stuff. It's so good, I recommend using it. I'm using some new weapons as well, the M4 carbine. I'm not sure what M4 A1, that's the one. What's the point of changing the name into Lord, but and the M1014, I call it the M10. The reason why I'm using the new guns is because I want to experiment to get a gun that I can always use in games to get better gameplays. And I'm having thoughts about this setup actually, because I did pretty well in this game. I got nothing amazing, but I got a KD of 3-1, which is about average for me in a free-for-all game. But as I said, I get a lot of kills from SitRep Pro here. It's 120 devices, enemy devices destroyed, so that's claymores, C4s, tactical insurgents, which will all be around. You'll see them glowing in red. You can see one I shoot now. I always shoot. That's what it looks like, but you can see them not through the whole map. I think it's a maximum of 3 surfaces you can see them through, not including things like bullet penetration through containers. So say I could probably, yeah, I'd see one through the tunnels in this map. And also martyrdoms and frag grenades that you catch your attention as they roll in. But as I'm playing, you might notice like little red bits. That's just like claymores that are being planted. There's one just on the left now, but I'm hearing people on SitRep, and this is basically the heartbeat sensor. I don't like the heartbeat sensors, and I, to be honest, don't like assault rifles, because I've been in a lot of games where I'm using some machine guns and stuff which are nowhere near as accurate, and the assault rifles for me are too accurate for their power. And there was a guy on Mission Number Respawn complaining about the power of the M16. I don't really think you should complain about I'm not criticising the guy here. I just don't think you should complain about individual guns when, for example, every gun is like that. The ACR, perfect accuracy, kills in about 6-7 bullets. And it's fully automatic, so that pretty much comes as it is. The Barra 50 Cal intervention, 1 shot, M21 semi-automatic, often kills in 1 shot. I'm not going to talk about Dual 80,000 because that's a gay gun, but like Spaz 12, extremely overpowered. So I'd give you the right anyway to complain about a group of guns. Like all assault rifles are totally overpowered. I think that's a fact, to be honest. And all shotguns are overpowered as well. They should be primary weapons like COD 4, but the M16 for me doesn't work. I tried it the other day. I prefer the FAMAS because it's more of a freely moving gun. Like, you don't scope in as much, so you can see more of your surroundings, which is why thermal fails on assault rifles, apart from looking gay. A friend of mine used thermal on a UMP-45 and got a game in kill cam. He did it for a joke, but it just shows because you've also got a steady scope, whereas on like an ACOG scope, you get this. I think you get the same range. I think actually no, it's slightly more, isn't it? But it's moving around. You have to steady the scope a lot of the time, and also when you're scoping, you don't see people around you. Now, a lot of kills that you might get are often two people relatively near each other, and if you were scoped in with thermal, that wouldn't work. The funniest combination I've seen with a thermal scope would probably an AUG H-bar or whatever people call it. That's probably the most hard to pronounce gun. I've heard AUG bar. Oh dear, lots of different suggestions for that gun name, but I've seen thermal with a silencer. Thermal looks like a knob on its head, and to be honest, the silencer is just like a massive bell end on the end. So, and you see there, this I pretty much get saved. I'm gonna die anyway because the guy comes, but otherwise I would have just gone straight with that claymore. Got owned. So, I recommend to use SitRep, and if you do, I want to know what you think about it, because I'm thinking of like doing gameplays with videos just with random perks, explaining like how I feel about these perks and how well they go together. But there's the end of the video. Not the best kill cam I could have got, but as I say, I was using new weapons, just having a little fun while my team were getting pretty much told. Well, there's this French guy in the local team I support, Leicester City, and he's a twat. That's all I'm gonna say. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.